Have you ever sent a sexy text to anyone?
No.
Really? Okay. Me neither. I don't know why I was so surprised I haven't either.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No dick pics sent to Lucy later.
Who wants to look at a picture of a dick?
Seriously, totally agree.
Like, I don't even, even just like if you took a photo of a vagina, you'd be like, oh.
Yeah, nothing attractive about those body parts.
It needs to be in context.
Do you have a mentor?
I've had lots of mentors. I'm trying to think if I've got a mentor at the moment. Like I was talking before, Nick Enright he's passed away. He's a huge playwright and a really big mentor to me. But no, I'm kind of I'm a bit sort of free floating at the moment. It would be good to have another person in the biz.
Yeah.
Like a playwright or a composer.
On the scale of 1 to 10, how high maintenance are you?
3, 4.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you would be. Do you have anything particular, like when you're on set or anything? Do you have a rider?
I don't have anything particular. The only thing particular I ever had was I liked the Tupperware to have lids.
Oh, yeah.
And I've even given up on that dream, so...
I just cleaned out our Tupperware cupboard the other day and we were both like, this is incredible. When you pull it out and the lids are underneath the actual container, so you can just get the double, clip it on instead of spending half hour. It was such a little thing, but it really made our day.
Oh, I'm actually feeling sad.
Yeah.
Because I now walk past Tupperware and I go, you don't deserve that. You won't treat it right.
What was the last lie you told?
Oh God.
Not a lie.
You know what I tell lies about? I tell lies about what time my flight is because I like to be really early, and I know that if I say the truth and then like if I go to Lucy, I'm flying at 7:30 a.m. and then I want to get a taxi at 5:30 a.m. She'd be going, you don't need to get a taxi at 5:30 a.m. But just because I like to be like, I like to have buffer time. I like to get there and read my book and stuff. So I always say, it's like 6:45, so that at 5:30 seems like a normal person's time to leave. And then I just... So
it's going to get worse when you're older, you know? Like you're like my
I just never leave the airport.
What was your first job?
Paperboy.
Was it?
I was the last paperboy in Mentone, so the last of the Mohicans.
Really?
Yeah. $25 a week. I got attacked by dogs a lot.
I bet you did. And it was so... I went to get a paper job once and then they're like, okay, start at 5. I was like, 5? As if! And I didn't realise it was...
Whole thing, bike with a cardboard apple box in the back and an Oki strap on my pack rack and full of papers and the whole shebang. When I was 12, 13. Yeah.
They're just completely not around at all anymore.
No, it's some bogan in a car with a fag hanging out of his mouth.
What do you do to relax?
Cook.
Do you? Mm-hmm. You good cook? What's your best dish?
Well, we're sort of vegetarian. We eat a bit of fish, but look, lots of things. I can make pretty good pasta and good Thai food. I don't necessarily have one particular... I make a really good eggplant moussaka lasagna sort of thing. I'm just thinking about the winter things I'm making.
Yeah, nice. My partner's veggie, and people sometimes still find it offensive that he's a guy that's veggie. Do you get that? Sometimes when people be like, I'll say like Sam's veggie, what do you cook? I'm like, we eat food.
Yeah.
It's like if a man doesn't eat meat, he's not really a man.
Yeah, and then people want to kind of pick holes in your ethical stance. Like, how dare you have values? Because people get really offended. Like, what are you saying? I'm some kind of a murderer? It's like, I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what's really good, and this might sound really weird, but there's this like vegan mint stuff called like
corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on it.
And I make a bolognese. I swear, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a real bolognese.
It tastes exactly the same because I eat normal bolognese and I eat corn bolognese.
I reckon mine's just as good.
It probably is. It's like a fake proteiny thing though, right?
Yeah, and it's weird, sort of textured stuff.
Yeah. The next question is, what is your go-to to serve at a dinner party?
Mussels. I like cooking big lots of mussels, and you know, we often we have this. We just started this Christmas tradition. You know, like Jews have Passover and we have leftover. It's like Boxing Day. It's like everyone just brings out their dead and we eat it. Because everyone's got leftover food. So normally it's like a big backyard paella, you know, like a really yummy, that kind of stuff. That's always good.
Good one. Person living or dead you'd most like to have dinner with?
Oh, Jesus.
No one. You don't like socialising, so probably.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Was that your answer?
No, it wasn't. But I was like, that's a good idea. If you could speak English, that would be interesting. Imagine that. Imagine you just spoke in parables the whole time.
Imagine you telling people I'm having dinner with Jesus tonight.
Because I was brought up Catholic, and I'm not Catholic at all. I mean, I have a tolerance for Catholicism. I have sort of a soft spot for Catholicism. It's got really good social justice values in it. That's what I liked about it. You know, and the values of education and being inclusive of looking after the poor, and having a sense of community. They're all really, really good things. Even though the church doesn't seem to reflect anything that's in the Bible. But I remember Archbishop Pell, who's now Cardinal Pell, who obviously is in the news a lot. He was our local he would say mass that I went to on the Sunday when I went to mass when I was a little kid, and all the gospel readings were like, Jesus was always like, and I tell you this most solemnly, you know, he who doesn't know. And I was like, what the fuck is Jesus always saying everything so solemnly? That was like, I tell you this most solemnly. Just say it. Just, why is it, what's this solemnity? Imagine having a dinner party and he's like, I tell you this most solemnly, this moussaka rocks.
What are you afraid of?
The first thing that sprung to my head was chickens. I love chickens. I'm not afraid of chickens. I was like, just want chickens. I just want to do like a word association. I'm most afraid of something happening to my kids.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's just a whole other world of fear when you have kids, isn't it?
Yeah. Anything can happen to me, but once you have kids, you're fucked forever.
Totally.
It's all, it's awful.